live. All right. So last time I did this, I was getting OCaml LSP working in VS Code, and now I'm gonna see what the process is of going from zero, a fresh Ubuntu install, to VS Code with OCaml LSP, and then we'll see if we can use that to do something useful, maybe build a little website or something, a web app even, with OCaml in VS Code, using OCaml LSP, using some of the new tools. So we won't be installing webpam, we'll just be installing Dune, and then building everything up from that. This is a brand new install of Ubuntu. The only thing I've done is I've installed VS Code, because that can take a while. So here's VS Code. It doesn't know anything about OCaml yet. And so I'm going to install Dune, and then just grab a little OCaml project and see if we can use the tools, specifically LSP. And then we'll start a new project and try to make something in the afternoon. Alright, step one. So this machine doesn't come with any development tools, so we're gonna have to install a couple of things before we can even get started. We're gonna install Git. We're gonna need GCC. We're gonna need make. I'm gonna grab NewVim just in case I need a terminal editor. That was the wrong password. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. Oh, I just thought of something else we'll need. I don't think this machine has curl. We'll grab that in a sec. Oh yeah, we'll need curl and we'll need bzip to extract the sources of some packages, I think. Let's just grab those now. So just install GCC, make NewVim, Git. We're also gonna need curl and bzip too, so we can download packages. Oh, what? That's not good. I need to update our package repo. Try that again. There we go. Okay. I don't know how to refresh this. If I just click on this again, yeah, it doesn't realize we have Git. I'm gonna just restart. And actually, I feel like I restart this a lot. Can I like make a shortcut or something into dash maybe? Yeah. I'm just going to clone a little OCaml project to get started. Let's just put it here. Yes. Cool. This is a little OCaml project that I hack on from time to time, and just show that it doesn't have any support right now. No syntax highlighting, definitely no LSP. Okay, so the next step is going to be installing Dune. So to do that, I'm going to go to preview, Dune.build, and just copy paste this into our terminal. So currently there's no Dune, no camel, there's no opam. So we're going to run this. And this is going to install a precompiled version of Dune. And now I'll just start a new terminal. Let's pin that to our dash as well. So now we have Dune. Do we have Dune bash completion? Yeah, we do. Awesome. Okay. Oh, what did I just log myself out? Not sure how I did that. Alright. So now we have Dune installed. We can. The one extra thing we're going to need is the Visual Studio extension for a camel. And to get that, we're not going to take the one from the marketplace because we need a couple of patches that haven't been released yet in order to work with Dune. So we're going to grab those from my fork. What's the repo called? It's called VS Code for Camel Platform. Can grab this file. Sorry, and then let's install it. Alright, cool. So it gives us this warning that a camel C wasn't found in the sandbox. That's fine. We don't need a camel C. Dune will take care of that for us. Yeah, that's all fine. The one extra thing we're going to need is we have to configure the plugin we just installed to know how to run a camel tools. Because its default config assumes you use opam, and we're not going to use opam. So we're going to go into its settings, and I think if I click on this, I can say, I think the syntax is you say kind, I think it's called kind, custom, and then what's it going to be? I actually forget. But if I go to my local machine, install VS Code quickly. Oh, is it not called that? Alright, it's called coding. No? Is it not called coding? I could have sworn it was called coding. Oh, VS Coding. See, I've already configured this. I can just copy the settings across. Code, Codium, and just jump into our extensions, settings. I just open up the JSON file. Here we are. So it's called template. That's right. Okay, template progogs. So in VS Code, you have to say if you're using the custom sandbox, which is kind of like the sandbox is kind of like how the VS Code extension finds the kernel tooling, because it can just be installed in an opam switch. But for our purposes, we need a custom sandbox, and we have to tell it how to run commands. And the syntax of that is just a string with this special like progargs. They look like bash variables, but they're not. They're special strings that get find replaced by the extension. So prog and args. We're literally just going to run prog and args because the way that the Dune distribution works is that they just get put into your path, sort of. At least LSP does. So, a wrapper script that looks like LSP does, and then that goes and installs LSP and runs it. So this should be sufficient for getting VS Code to run the right LSP. You save that, and then there's one extra step. It's not going to work out of the box because in order to run LSP, in order to install LSP, you need to know which version of the YAML compiler we're going to use to build this. But you don't know that yet because we haven't locked the project. So let's grab a terminal, and you can see there's no lock file here. If I run Dune package lock like this, it will lock the project, and in doing so choose which version of the YAML compiler is going to get used to build the project. Okay, so you can see here it's picked YAML 5.2, and that's not installed yet, but that's enough information for Dune to figure out which LSP to use. And now when VS Code tries to run LSP, it's gonna install it automatically. I don't know how to get VS Code to start LSP, given that it wasn't installed when we launched VS Code. So I'm just going to restart VS Code. And then this time around, we should see it takes a couple seconds to get started. That's fine, ignore that. And in a second or two, we should start to see some syntax annotations. Is that right? Let's see. Yeah, so we can see that it's created this DevTools logs directory, which, if you take a look inside, it's going to have a YAML format, right, because it needs to install a YAML format and LSP, and there it is. So you need a YAML format to run a YAML LSP. If you check it again, they'll both be in there, and there's LSP. So it installed both these tools, and then it's now running LSP, which is why there's all these errors. These errors are because the project hasn't been built yet, so there's no metadata for LSP to use to generate like type hints or code definition or anything as far as it's concerned. There's still errors. We can obviously fix that by building the project. Let's do that now. And this is also going to download all the dependencies, including the compiler. That's going to take a couple of minutes to build, I think. Well, I guess we can show off a little bit about what's happening right now. So it's building the compiler, and to get around some problems with how the compiler is packaged, we have to put it at a special location in your cache directory. Cache Dune. Is it in there yet? Tool chains, yeah. So in a minute, when this is done, we'll see the compiler showing up here. And that way, if we create a second project, it uses the same version of the compiler, we won't have to build it again, because building it takes quite a long time, as evidenced by this. In the meantime, let's take a look inside this project. When we lock the project, we got this Dune.lock directory. We'll take a look inside one of these lock files, which will look inside a very base. So this is instructions on how to build and install this package. So it knows how to build it. I mean, it built with Dune, so it's not very complicated. But we also store how to download it and what its dependencies are, so that Dune can build the right stuff when you ask for a package to be built. We won't see any packages yet because, no, we will now because it's finished building the compiler. So if we take a look back at that path inside the cache directory, we'll see there's a compiler in there, and what's it got? It's got all the normal folders that an OPAM package would have, and here are all the binaries. And so this is the compiler that it's using to compile the rest of the project. And the rest of the project's getting stored in build, private, default, pkg. Yes, and then here's each package among our dependencies, and each one contains the same kind of stuff as you'd expect to be in the OPAM package if you install it with OPAM. And so on, space, yeah, all the modules. Alright, so that's built now. So if we head back to the the source code. Somehow we have to tell VS Code to update this buffer. I don't really know how VS Code works, but if I just close the file and open it again, all those errors are gone, and I can navigate the source now. So LSP is working. I can right click this and I can go to its definition. And I can also go to the definitions of stuff in the standard library, like format string formatter, go to its definition, and now I can see the pathway inside that toolchain structure that I was showing off before, because this is part of the standard library. And we can also do stuff like hover. I find a function like this and hover over it. It should tell us information. Yeah, there's the docs about formatter. Great. Alright, that's how you set up LSP. So the next thing we're going to do is make a new little project and see how far we can get without installing a PAM. Alright, let's make a new project. And this is like my first time using VS Code, so who knows what's going to happen. How do I make a new project? I'm going to cheat and use a terminal. I'm going to call this. This was going to be originally a chat app. So let's do that. We'll call it a camel chat. Is that enough for us to jump to this project? Just to git repo in an empty folder. Explorer. Oh no, I want that. Oh, here we are. New file, new folder. Can I open a project? Can I close a project? Open folder. Sounds promising. It was a camel chat. Open. Interesting things. Cool. And alright, so bootstrapping a new project with Dune. I almost opened up Vim in the terminal. I'm going to do it all with VS Code instead, so let's make a new file. So we're going to make a new file called Dune project. Every Dune project needs a file called Dune project. Missing a camel C. Again, this is always fine. But we know that. This is a bit... Oh, this is fine. This is because there's no lock file yet. That's fine. We'll sort that out in a second. Alright, so let's just do all the boilerplate for a new project. Ooh, that's pretty cool. What are we going to call this? Camel chat. And it depends on a camel. And I think for now it just depends on a camel. We'll add more dependencies as we go. Alright, what else do we need? Dune file. And I think we'll just make a little hello world program first and extend it. Camel chat. Oh wait, hang on. Name and public name? I guess name can be main and public name can be a camel chat. I think name is the name of the file and public name is the name of the package or something. And there's no libraries yet that we depend on. And then I'll make a main.ml. Cool. And that should be everything we need to get this running. How do I run the program? Can I do this? Debugger. No. Okay. Wait, do the extensions, are the extensions per project or are they global? Oh, they're global. Okay. That's good. Alright, so I guess I'll just do it from the command line, and I don't know how to press play and run it from the UI, but if I say Dune exec main.exe, what do we expect to see? So to see an error, because Dune doesn't know about the project isn't locked yet, so Dune doesn't know which camel compiler to use. It's going to try to use the one from path, but there is no camel compiler in path, so we expect it to fail for that reason. Oh, no, different reason. Alright, what's wrong with this? Problem in the Dune project file. What's the problem? Why are there two layers of parentheses around the package? That's surprising. Okay. Is there also two layers of parentheses around next to? Yeah, I don't know what happened now. That's super weird. Alright, we'll save that. And now it should work. And by work I mean get the error that I said would happen before. There's no OCaml-C. Obviously there's no OCaml-C. We never installed an OCaml compiler. OCaml-C. But we're not going to. We're going to use Dune to install it instead. Look the project. We only have one dependency, OCaml, so it should just depend on OCaml and a couple of like low-level OCaml libraries. And now it's the same compiler as we used before, so it should be really quick to install. So now if I say Dune exec, oh, okay, I was going to lock a project again. It's no big deal. Okay, now we can say Dune exec. It will build all the dependencies, and there we go, console build. Now, for a web app, we're going to need a few more dependencies. So I'm going to try using a framework called Trail, which I've never used before. One thing you can't do with Dune is the equivalent of opam show. So if I was using opam, I'd say opam show trail and see what versions exist and stuff. I don't have that luxury here, so I'm just going to add it to my dependencies and trust that the latest version is the one that I want. So all I need to do is add it to my dependencies, and then in my Dune project, add it to my libraries. I'm going to assume that the library's name is the same as the package name. That's not always the case, but it's often the case. We'll find out soon enough if that's not the case. And then we have to lock the project again, because we added a dependency. And so now it's going to pull all the dependencies, or it's going to pull the metadata for all the dependencies of Trail. Here they all are. And we can see that in the locker there's all these log files now, one for each of those dependencies. And if I run Dune exec again, this terminal's really slow. Maybe something's wrong with it. We'll just give that a minute. Okay, cool. So Dune exec main. So now before it runs main, it's going to have to build all those dependencies. Oh, and we've got some system packages missing, evidently. What are we saying? GMP, package config. Yeah, this is a brand new Ubuntu install, so it's going to have a lot of missing stuff. Let's install that stuff now. So that's so weird. Alright, let's grab a terminal. So we need package config. And we also need GMP. What's the package in Ubuntu for GMP? I think it's probably lib gmp-dev. Yeah, cool. Alright. Did we get a warning about which dev packets it thinks are missing? Yes, cool. libgmp-dev, good. And pkg config, good. That's it. So now we just run it again. I don't know why this terminal is so slow. And all the missing packages are going to build this time, and it should print hello or print hi again. Cool. Alright, now. Next step is, I guess, find some examples of how to use Trail. Oh no, second step is get LSP working again, because it's not working. I think if I just restart VS Code, it'll magically start working. I don't know how to get VS Code to like try to start LSP again. Is it this? No, that's talking about the terminal. Is it something up here? Like refresh. Alright, close that, open it again. And then it'll spend a second or two messing around installing LSP. Those are both fine. And we saw that it created developers logs. It's installed in OCaml format, and it's installed in OCaml LSP. And they both are. And now we should see LSP works, right? Cool. Great. So now we can probably just minimize that. Single line. Oops, it's gone. Alright, it's gone. That's okay. We didn't need it. So, how do you use Trail? So Trail is a web server / WebSocket server, and that's literally all I know about it. So I'm going to read some examples on another screen. Oh, there's only one example. Okay, hello world, great. I guess I'll just start by copy pasting it and running it, and then try to understand it and change it and stuff. Oh, I guess I can't do it from the other screen because it's not part of this VM. So we're going to do it on the screen. So git trail. Oh, I guess there's like lots of things called trail. Yeah, there we go. Alright, examples. Hello world. Let's copy all that code. Put in that wag. Okay, paste. Any errors from LSP? What is this? Huh. Is this some camel syntax that I've never seen, or do we need to do some pre-processing shenanigans? What's the Dune file like? Oh yeah, there's some pre-processing shenanigans. Cool, okay, yeah, byte strings. Alright, let's add that. So that's going to look like this. We're going to have pps byte string dot ppx. Oh wait, that's not the right syntax. It's going to be pre-process ppx byte string. Alright, and then I guess we probably need to... I wonder if LSP is going to understand this syntax once I rebuild the project. Let's find out. I'm not sure what I expected it to do. If I restart the editor, is LSP going to still complain? That's fine. I wish there was a way to make this go away permanently. This is part of the changes I made to VS Code, the VS Code plugin. It used to be a warning, but now, oh, it used to be an error, now it's just a warning. And we have this ignore button, but there's no way to say ignore permanently. Maybe I should do some digging. So there's a way to do that. Alright. So now, yeah, now it's not an error. That's so cool. And this works. So this is part of Trail, I assume. Or is it part of some library that it depends on? Let's see. Part of Trail. Yeah, okay, cool. Nice. I don't know how to make these not be warnings. I don't know how to navigate from a dependency library to another dependency library. I'm not sure if that's possible with LSP. I think you might just be able to go from the current project to its dependencies. Alright, cool. So now how do I use this thing? What does it actually do? So, Wait, so is this a library or an executable? Oh no, it's an executable. Does it have like a help page? Because there's no like this is just defining a list. So I doubt it would have side effects. So I'm guessing that one of these modules has a side effect or something. So let's I don't know, let's try running it with like -h. Oh. Okay. Guess we have to do some digging. It's not. So we can guess some stuff, right? I can guess that it's running a web server. Well, somehow a web server has been defined but not started. And yeah, we send it, we ask for its root page, and it's going to send us back literally the text hello world. Maybe it's some MDX thing. I don't really know what MDX is. Let's learn about that. I'll learn about it here so that we can all learn together. What is MDX? MDX extension. Looks like we might need it. Okay, cool. And was that happening? Okay, so the Hello World example doesn't use MDX here, but then it has this block, which looks suspiciously like like the main function or something, right? Oh, hello. Alright, so I guess we'll start by adding MDX to our project. So the sample code uses MDX 4, so we're going to just copy that and see what happens. And I'm not sure if we have to depend on MDX or... Yeah, I'm not really sure what I expected. What about here? Can I add MDX to the executable stanza? Let's try that. Okay. Not too surprising. Oh, it might have been part of the stanza. Oh, of course, yeah, no, it just goes. Let me look a bit more at this example. So they have written Markdown, and they've embedded a camel in the Markdown. Okay. I feel like maybe this is not important. I think instead I'm going to read the trail documentation a little bit more than just hello world. Chat, like literally what you're using now, like a chat client in your web browser. So we're going to get rid of MDX because I don't think it's important. And yeah, we're gonna RTF them. Yeah, it should be interesting. I've never really done anything like this with a camel before, so we're all learning together. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna forget about that. And we're going to just read a little bit more about this. Here we go. So I suppose is that what's happening here? No. Alright, cool. So this is like defining an endpoint, great. But how do we make it go? Like, how do we make it do anything? I wonder if one of these modules will hold the key. Let's have a look at trail. We're gonna have to get used to staring at these error messages because I don't know how to make them go away. Oh, I want the interface. Oh, cool. I like how this is literally the README file. Scrolling through any good games lately? Yeah, well, there's always the Factorio expansion. It's a pretty good game. Is it this? No, that's not it. Okay. I guess I'm kind of looking for a function that returns yeah, a couple of times I've tried to play RimWorld, but I kind of just bounced off it, to be honest. I mean, by bounce off it, I played it for like 20 or so hours and then got a bit frustrated. It's cool though, I appreciate it. It's just, I think, not for me. I'm looking for functions that return units, because those are the ones that are probably going to make the server run, right? Like have some side effects and like run the server. Wait, what was that init function I just saw? Maybe that was related. No, it's gone. File init. No, this one. Not obvious how to use this. I mean, maybe it's like more of a riot thing. Maybe I should be looking at the riot docs. Because like, what type is this endpoint here? It's a list of trails. Yeah, literally the only example is this whole example, which is what I'm running now. Nothing's happening because it doesn't have any side effects. Unless there's sneaky side effects hidden away. Oh wait, what's this? Oh wait, no, that's not anything. But do I just call in it? Oh, maybe that's what I have to do. Ah, okay. Let's try that. So, so init. No, init does nothing. Init just returns okay. Unit. Okay, no. But what's this? No. I think this is just handling WebSocket connections. It's not running the server. Okay, that's not the way. I don't know if there's like an obvious function in Riot, but a trail is a thing specific to this trail library, right? Not to Riot. So Riot wouldn't know about trails. It doesn't know how to start a server that serves trails. I guess like, what is a trail? Maybe can I go to the definition of a type? No, but I can say endpoint is a trail list. And then I can go to the definition of a trail. Alright, cool. So what's this? Ah. Is a connection a Riot thing? No. It's still a trail thing. Okay. What do... I mean, is this project actually like done, or is it just like a work in progress? It doesn't actually work yet. Surely by now, like, oh, hello, this is what I want. Somebody has made a more comprehensive example. Oh, look at this. That's what I wanted. All right, yes. So we're gonna take this branch, and we're gonna copy the code from that branch, and that should work. Oh, got some other dependency. All right. So yeah, what am I missing? What's define these. Okay, we'll start with just copying the code. They estimating times is this supervisor, which I don't know what that is. So let's copy all the code and paste it. I don't know what the shortcut stuff is for. Delete all the code, paste all the code. We're gonna need some more dependencies now. Nomad. and Riot. I think Riot's already a transitive dependency, but let's add them both. Anyway, so Riot and Nomad. Do we have a log file for Nomad? No. So then I guess we're gonna have to add Nomad to our Dune project. I guess that's wrong tab. This one, I presume that on this branch we're gonna find Nomad added to this project. No? Oh, maybe there's a different. No? Oh, is it? There's a PR. Oh, wait, it's in. Where's? Okay, well, probably we can just add it to Dune project. Let's do that. Nomad. And then we're gonna have to run Dune package. This time it should, hopefully Nomad's actually a package and it'll find it. Yeah, cool. So that's, where's that? There it is, great. And then we should be able to run this example. Oh no. Oh. Right. Yeah, fair enough. That's a valid warning. I thought that this is warning 32. I thought that, oh, it's gone. Did I not copy that line? Oh, they removed it. Why would they remove it? Important line. Oops. I'm gonna try that again. Well, it's still not going to do anything because like that function isn't being called. But now I guess we just call it. What type is it? Oh. Okay, so it's still. This isn't actually going to have any side effects. It's not actually going to run the server, right? It's like. Oh, it might. I guess we'll try. I don't know. I'm not sure if this is like a deferred thing. I don't think it is actually because it returns a result. Unless PID, yeah, it's just going to return the PID of what? Is it going to run in a different process? Is it going to be like asynchronous? Hope not. I guess. Ooh. Oh, okay. We may have to learn a little bit more about Riot. As if not make the example like actually runnable. Alright, well, now what do we do? Oh wait, what's this? That's called in here. What is Nomad? Actually, maybe Siri framework has some more complete examples somewhere. Because like this is supposed to be like a web framework, and Trail is just one part of that, right? So oh, wait, Nomad is also a web server? Oh. Okay, I'm not really sure. And there's a web client machine. Well, we don't need that. So maybe Nomad has some examples. What is Nomad as distinct from Trail? Oh. Okay. What's this? Yay, more witches. What language is this? Elixir. Oh, that makes sense, because Riot is inspired by Elixir. Okay, so maybe this is what we have to learn about. What examples does it have? Oh, is it gonna be the same? No. Good. Okay. Oh, cool. Perfect. Okay, this is what I wanted. Actual side effects. So we're gonna copy paste all of this code. And I think all the dependencies are here already, right? We already have Riot. We already have Nomad. Does it use Trails? Oh, it also uses Trails. This is basically all the things I wanted to test, but it actually has side effects. So we can run it. Let's run it. Nice. 2118. So let's go to localhost 2118. Ha, nice. Okay, progress. So now I wonder how much I have to learn this framework before I can do anything real with it. Because it looks pretty straightforward, right? Like, we can make handlers for WebSockets, and we can make routes for serving web pages, right? So making a little chat app shouldn't be too complicated. And I think for the client side stuff, because like, what is this serving, right? Literally, it's just sending the text hello world in response to, yeah. So let's try to interact with the other parts of this program, so we can understand what they're doing. So there's a socket server at WS, and then what is this? So I can say like /API /version, I assume, and it will send back none. I guess let's try that. So I'm just going to assume for now that's how it works. And so if we go to /API, if we're just going to /API by itself, you don't get any response, right? And if I say like /version, we should get the word none. Yeah, cool. Alright, good. And then what about WS? So WS, and then you pass it a first class module, and cool. And then there's like a protocol where these like, they have some state, and so we have like a session, I guess, right? And then every time a new query comes in, this happens. What's F? Oh, right. Oh, okay. It's like how formatting works. So it logs a message, I guess, and then push. I assume this is how it responds. And what type is that? So internal type, and this is the state. Okay, so I don't understand how it responds. Let's just try it out, I guess, right? So if I go to, how would I try that out? Because like, I can't just go to that in my browser, right? I have to connect to it with like JavaScript, right? Like I have to open a WebSocket. Alright, well, let's do that, I guess. I guess I need to know how to add a static route, and I'm going to just make a little JavaScript file that connects to the WebSocket. So I have another example out from a previous attempt at this project that was marred by other technical issues, and I'm going to steal the JavaScript from it so that I don't have to remember how to do WebSockets. What did I call it? Oops. No. What did I call it? I think I called it Hello Dream because I was using the Dream framework. Is there like an index.js? It's not good saying. There's also a possibility that it was in some other attempt at a chat app, which I also called account chat. Unless it's embedded in here? No. Okay. Oh, maybe it was like reason script. Ah, here we go. Yeah, nothing WebSockets happens here though, right? Alright, I guess we're just gonna learn... we're just gonna learn WebSockets again. First thing we're gonna do... What's this? This is a... I'm exercising a bunch of the camel tooling that I've been working on. And showing that it works by making a little website, well, a little web app, a little chat app. And we've reached a point where I need to be a web developer, but I'm not a web developer. But for the next step is going to be learning how to serve static files. I'm going to guess that there's something in the same module where this is defined that can handle static files. Is there like an interface file for this? I don't want to read the camel code. Doesn't look like there is. Oh, but look at this. Okay, that's promising. But is that like too low level? Because that's not in the same module as this. It'd be part of router, right? Static. Good. Okay. So capitals. Static dot blah blah blah. Returns a con dot t, and then here's an example of serving not a static file. So we need to make a router.t, right? These are all going to be router.t's. Yeah. New declaration. Yeah, here we go. Okay. So what do we got? 3 types of router. I was hoping that one of these would be like static, but maybe it's like instead it's like you pass a trail, and the trail would be like, maybe this makes more sense, like serving a static file. Let's have a look. Yeah, here we go. Right, okay. Duplicate this tab. Is that an option? Can I open this in a new tab? Quite what I wanted. There we go. Okay. Wait, I did not have. Why did I close the tab? No. I'm gonna look at 2 things at the same time. Why is this hard? Go to definition. Yeah, cool. Okay. Actually, I don't want the definition. I want the declaration. You need to be able to swap between the two. You can't do that. Oh wait, it's here. Why is it not just by file? Okay, whatever. It's fine. Oh, because it's defined in the same file. I see. All right. Trail.ml. Oh no, it took me to the other tab. I want to be able to switch between them. Wait, okay, can I split? Okay, that's what we're going to do. Alrighty, so that's what a trail is. And then there's a module called static. And aha. Awesome. So we can probably call something like get static, and then a function. And what's gonna happen here? Is there a way to like? Oh wait, no. Static dot call, but then no, like that. We're still missing. Like, there's something in here about like what file would be opening, right? File. No. There's something in here. Oh. No mention of files. I would have expected there to be some way of opening files. I wish there was a more like complete example of this, where it would like send a JavaScript file. I guess I could like write that, but I don't want to. I guess I can like just read from a text file, right? And then return the resulting byte string here. I was hoping that there would be a way to do that that didn't require manual file manipulation. It probably is. Like, I'd be very surprised if this didn't have that built into it. But path? Something about a path? Oh look, send file. We did it. We found it. Okay. Success. So what we do is we say, I think I'm just gonna keep it as simple as possible. If they ask for index.js, then we're gonna send file. I guess OK, all caps OK, and then the path of the file. Oh, the length of the file? Oh no, just the path. So the path. Now, can I just say like .index.js? Why is that? Oh, I guess you have to also pass the connection. Of course you do. Of course you do. Nope. Did I get the order wrong? Yes, I did. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. It's written so that you can like carry it. Alright, that's actually good. Can just get rid of that. Get rid of that. Nice. So then we just have to write that file, right? Let's do that. New file. Index.js. And I don't know. And I guess we also have to write like a index.html. We do, don't we? Yeah, I guess all of the dynamism is going to just come from WebSockets for now, and then later we can, I don't know, do something a bit more sophisticated. Alright, new file, index.html. Script. It's called, wait, yeah, slash index dot divs. Cool. Maybe we'll put some text. Oh no, I just wanted food. Do I press enter here? Does it? No, okay, that's good. Alright. And we have to change our server so that if they request index.html, that we serve index.html. Okay. Alright, let's go. Oh wait, hang on, that's dumb. That's not right, hang on. Well, I guess we can still test it. Is it gonna work? There's a couple of problems with this, I think. Like, probably that should just be root. And we get rid of this altogether. And now it's like, I'm not sure like what working directory it's in, so I don't know if it can actually see these files. So I don't know what behavior it would have. Like if I go into just like a regular terminal and I call localhost port 218, what happens? Nothing. It gets root and like nothing happens. We can just try like making a file that definitely doesn't exist. And so instead, I expect we're going to see the same result. Cool. Oh, no. Wait. Yeah, cool. This hangs. Good. Alright. So now, why can't I see that file? We're going to find out. I guess we need to make this explicit now. And con. And we're going to print out that for now. Oh, it wasn't auto format. How do I auto format in VS Code? Can I auto format in VS Code? Refactor format. Oh, probably. Wait, as if not. As if it can't use LSP to format the document. Well, that's annoying. Should probably fix that at some point. Is it an LSP thing? This is all LSP stuff, right? Maybe we need a kind of format to be oh, no, I know what it is. Every single project I ever do, I forget to do this, and then get really confused. Make a file called .o format, or your code won't be formatted. And then if I right click and format, yeah, look at that, it worked. Nice. But I want different formatting rules. I don't like the defaults. Where is it? File? It's here. I always forget the syntax. Let's go to any project. Profile equals change. What did I say? Profile equals change. Cool. Now if I, what's the shortcut for this? Control Shift I. Control Shift I. That's you. Wait. That's better. Okay. Alright. So now run server again. And when I request root should print high. Good. And now what's its working directory? Let's find out. Get COD. Restart the server. Oh, what? Okay. That's kind of what I expected. But I don't understand. Oops. I don't understand why it's not seeing index.html. Maybe it doesn't like this syntax with the dot slash. We'll try without it. So that. Let's go. Nope. Okay. I guess. What about like the full path to the file? So /home /osboxes /yocaml /chat index.html. Let's try that. Still doesn't work. What am I missing? Oh, do we need to say like this sort of syntax of the protocol? Maybe that's what I'm missing. Let's try that. Oops, I closed the tab. Still doesn't work. What the hell? Bit of a loss. I guess we're going to read the source code. /home /osboxes camel chat. Okay. What does this function do? What does it do with path? a.send file. Okay. Oh, we can't navigate to the definition of that. Interesting. Oh, it's like a generic thing. Alright, well on Linux, what is A gonna be instantiated with? Is A short for adapter? Maybe this would be clearer. Oh, is that gonna something that gets like a dependency that gets injected down here in the main function? Like someone has to provide something. Oh, there's a default. Go to its definition, can I? Is it something in Riot? karma thing. Open this file in the editor. It's not, it's actually do it like this. Oh, does the file path have to be a byte string? Wait, that's a different type from string, right? So it can't be that. It's commented out as well, but I guess this might be, no. Okay, does it in here again? Oh, what? What? That doesn't make sense. Okay, I guess that's fine. I just found the commented out code in there. So where else could it be? So there's trail. Is it actually part of trail? Oh, yeah. Connection. Oh, not helpful. Okay. What we got? Nomad. Ah, okay, let's try that. Let's see what Nomad has. Nomad. Adapter. Is there an interface file? No, wait. There's only this one. Let's have a look at that one. Oh. It's very short. Better send file in here? No. Do we well, okay, whatever. The code is seemingly defined here. Send file. Right? At least it's the right type signature, but it ignores. What? Wait, what the hell? I'll explain why it's not doing anything. But why is it commented out? Is this just like not ready for production yet? I guess it's version like 0.0.1, so fair enough. If I modify this code, is it actually gonna affect what gets compiled? I have no idea. Well, does add a comma connection send file actually do anything anyway? Let's see. That was here, right? Connection. It's not defined. It's commented out. Everything's commented out. Why is all the code? No. What is this? Okay, well, I don't think that it's possible to do what I intended to do today, because all of the code for sending static files has been removed from these libraries. I don't understand why. Our options are to kind of implement it ourselves by like reading the file into a buffer and then sending it as a string. But that's very low level, and I don't think we're going to get anywhere near finishing a real website, a web server, web app, chat client today if we go down that route. And I can't see any way of avoiding that if we stick with these libraries. The alternative is to use Dream, but I feel like it's also too late to switch like backends now and learn an entire different web framework. So I think that I'll just call it a day here. So the main thing I was trying to do really today was show off LSP, and that you can use a camel LSP within VS Code without installing Opam or Camel or any other tools other than Dune, and that largely works. Like, we've been able to go to definitions, but only to a depth of 1, we can't then go to a definition of this, I think. Yeah. And we can like auto format our code with a camel format, which is pretty sweet. But yeah, it's a little bit awkward that we can't go multiple levels deep with a camel LSP, because like often you want to navigate the, you know, you want to find out where our send file is defined, right? And then you end up going one level deep and then getting stuck and having to resort to like grep to find the definition and then like navigate the build directory and dig around through the source code in a more manual way, which is a bit unfortunate. So maybe that's something that we should add at some point. It's like multi-level navigation with LSP. I've seen that in other languages, like I know Rust Analyzer can do that, so no reason why a camel couldn't do that either. But yeah, that's all. I might do another stream later in the week where I used Dream or something else, or just show off some new features if we end up adding anything more to LSP. But yeah, for now, that's all. So have a good one.